ESPN drops 58-second heads-up to Fever ahead of Game 3 versus Aces. After being limited to 16 points in Game 1 versus the Fever, Aya Wilson was determined to come back. Defense was no different than any other time that I play Aaliyah or any other big in this league. But that doesn't really change much of the game and our system. So we really just gotta continue to buckle in, she said before Game 2. Then, she backed it all up by putting up 25 points and 9 rebounds. But all this might be just the trailer. And no, we're not saying this, but ESPN's analyst is. As the Aces won Game 2 by a wide margin, Alexa Philippou noticed the pattern and revealed the blueprint to the injury-riddled Fever. They want to be able to bring that same energy from Game 2 into Game 3 tomorrow night, she said before explaining the plan in detail. Becky Hammon had this really cool analogy where she was talking about, games like this, especially in the playoffs, it's like two energies that are competing against each other. And you need to be the one that breaks the other team's energy and the other teams will first. And yes, the Aces embodied that message on both ends of the floor. The team dictated Game 2 with physicality, aggression, and balance. They shot a blistering 53.8% from the field while holding Indiana to just 41%. More importantly, they feasted off the Fever's mistakes, turning 22 turnovers into 28 transition points. At one point, Las Vegas built a 26-point cushion, leaving no doubt about who controlled the energy. It was all made possible as Hammon implored her players to get a little feisty in Game 2 to win. So when the Aces entered the court, they were prepared, and it showed, as they led by as many as 18 points in the first half alone. Even with foul trouble, they finished with 22 fouls, they still managed to draw whistles and cash in. They went to the line 21 times, a significant improvement from the 27 fouls that bogged them down in Game 1. That willingness to initiate contact and play through the officials was part of their edge. I just think we came to work. We didn't come to work in Game 1, and that's on all of us. And I think Game 2, we just decided to come to work, Wilson added. But while the Aces rely on Wilson most nights, it wasn't her carrying the load alone. 5 players from the Aces roster scored in double figures, showcasing the depth that makes them so dangerous in the postseason. Still, Aces captain Wilson led the charge with 25 points, 9 boards, 5 steals, and 2 blocks. So yes, Game 2 was all about Las Vegas seizing control, dictating pace, and imposing their will, exactly as Hammon's analogy laid out. But the dominance isn't just limited to Game 2. As Smith put it best, it's going to be different being on that side of things. We know how to weather storms. And it's understandable, as Game 3 won't be easy. Both teams are tied at 1-1, but the upcoming matchup is going to be at Gainbridge Fieldhouse. The last time Indy played on their home court, they saw a crowd of 16,682 fans pouring their hearts out. As their cheers grew louder, the Dream got frustrated and missed shots too. And on top of it, Indy won't leave a chance to get an edge in round 2 of the playoffs. This is why Alexa added, they Aces know they have to come ready to work for Game 3. But can Indy do so?